One of the tools in D2Apps that I found valuable is called tasks, so I want to show you that today. If you think of tasks as your to-do list, it becomes very easy to use this. So let's access tasks and see how it works. If you look over on the left-hand side of my screen, you can see that I have the composed mail and my other labels that are available to me. And then directly below the link to my contacts is a link called tasks. If you click on this, a window is going to open up in the bottom right-hand corner, and it's going to be called Tasks and whatever your account name is. And you simply start typing your first task. So I'll put a task up here. And I hit enter or return on my keyboard, and that automatically creates that task and then lets me create the next task that I might have. So you can see how this works. Now, that's all well and good, but what if I have some tasks that have due dates? They have to be done by a certain time. For example, you might want to get the oil changed in your car in a timely manner. What you can do is you can click on the arrow to the right of your task, and notice a little menu pops up, says Edit Details. I'm going to click on this, and this allows me to put a due date on that task. So I'm going to click on the calendar, and I'm going to choose, how about by next Thursday, October 7th, and just put a little note in there now so that I have some information about that. You can also create multiple lists if you have lists that are maybe of a personal nature and then professional nature, or perhaps you are using this for different classes. If you have some items that are due, if you teach, this particular class, and items that might be due for this other particular class, those kinds of things. So tasks can be customized as much as you want to customize them. So I've created my task and I've created a to-do list. So I'm going to go back to my list, and I also want you to notice, since this is the car's making a funny noise now, this might be a task that I want to put up towards the top of my taskbar so that it's the first one I see. And if you notice, I put my cursor right at the very left edge of the task, and I get a little pop-up item that says drag to reorder. So I'm going to click and drag that item, and notice it's going to replace. See how I can move that? And the minute I let go, now get the oil changed in the car is the top thing that I'm going to see, and hopefully I will make that a priority. Once you get a task completed, you can come in here and you can select that task, and then it basically just tells you you're done. It's just a way of showing you that you've completed it. Why you would keep your tasks in your task list when they're done, I'm not sure. Maybe for positive reinforcement that you're actually doing something, I'm not sure. But if you're like me and you want to get rid of the tasks as you get them done, what you can do is you can select that task, come down to the bottom, and click on the trash can, and that deletes the task. So now it's not something that's sitting in front of you that you would basically ignore because you're done with it. Okay, so let's see, what other things can we do? Let's go to our calendar. I'm going to go ahead and close this task window, and we'll go to our calendar, and I want you to notice that on your calendar, if you go under My Calendars, you will also see a Tasks. Any task that you have entered into your task list and put a due date on will show up in your calendar. So I said get the oil changed by October 7th, so I'm going to click over so we can see October 7th, and there's my reminder on my calendar to get the oil changed. Once that has been done, I can click that to say I've finished it, I'm done. It will automatically change it in my calendar as well. So a task list, I think, can be quite helpful.